Max relationship. Achievement. Peas in a pod. Which I believe is for getting 7. Okay, right. So I've got 1, 2, and then Luna. Corsac, me old mate. Thank you for the potion, Sylvia. Your instincts were right. They came in handy during the hero's happy hour. Still not entirely sure why Baptiste called it that. It lasted several hours and I witnessed a full range of emotions.
Okay, but was it fun?
I'm going to say yes. Also no, my experience was complicated.
Well, it can't have gone as poorly as my senior prom did. Unless someone summoned an eldritch horror on the dance floor.
I mean, that sounds amazing. Not that I noticed.
Then it sounds like a successful event to me.
Good to have that perspective, I suppose. My main trouble with the event, and it won't surprise you to hear this, I found small talk all but impossible. I could ask the trivial questions just fine, but listening to the trivial answers, my mind wouldn't sit still for that. I'm sorry, Sylvia, but I can't bring myself to care what a grown man's favourite colour might be. And when people ask me, well, I found I couldn't keep to trivialities.
Talked about 3-legged coconuts, didn't you?
Coconuts, yes, and spiny-tailed avocados and those berries that call you rude names. And also talked about how to fight them and how to do it without wrecking the whole forest. Talked about things I care about, Sylvia, things of interest to me. Some people evidently took me for a real downer. They made excuses to step away and they never found their way back to my vicinity. A few scoffed at me when they thought they were out of earshot.
I'm sorry, I've been there and it's hurtful.
But why focus on the ones who left? Because the ones who stayed, Sylvia, they stayed because they were genuinely interested in what I had to say. Never been one to chase approval, but finding it feels good. It's not just approval, really. It's this sense that I belong here, this feeling of community.
Sounds like the lone wolf found his pack.
You might be right. Some of us are even getting together next week to discuss sustainability measures the guild could adopt. Looking forward to that. Right now, though, it's just you and me, and I like that too. Come on, let's prowl.
You're suddenly very quiet.
Well, just because a person isn't afraid to talk, doesn't mean he can't enjoy the silence.
I've never been a fan of silence. It makes me nervous.
And I've never been a fan of chatter for the sake of chatter. Saying that, it might sound like I'm grasping for superiority of some kind. It's not that I mean to set myself apart from people. I'm not trying to be distant or unfriendly. But the truth is, my hesitation around social interactions has always been about one thing: fear. I was afraid people wouldn't understand me, afraid they wouldn't care about any of the things I cared about.
I'm glad you're getting past those fears.
I have you to thank for that. You never hesitated to join in on my hobbies. You never made me feel bad for rambling about my offbeat preoccupations. You expressed interest in what I had to say, and that helped me see that others might be interested too. And I haven't forgotten about this whole hero turn was your idea. Even when I was antagonizing you, you were listening to me, hearing me, even then.
I can't take all the credit. You put in a lot of effort into, well, making an effort. And you've done all of that while staying true to who you are.
We can agree on that. Whatever changes I've made, I'm still that same old duck. Just a less lonely version of who I was all along.
That's a good thing, because there's enough typical to go around.
You're not so typical yourself, really. The pink hair that does it. We make quite the pair. Sylvia, your friendship is one of the true joys of my life. And if I'm silent in your presence, it's not because I have nothing to say. It's because I'm so comfortable with you, so secure in our bond, that I can merely be in your presence and feel content.
You know, I think I know what you mean. I guess not filling the air with chatter, in a way, is kind of intimate.
It can be, certainly can.
And the weather's real nice, don't you think?
Ha! I suppose we'll have to work some on enjoying the silence.
I know just where to start. When words fail me, I like to go for a bit of show don't tell. Hug.
Lessons from nature. Draw a card, raise interest by 10, gain 3 shield. Okay. Sure. Yay! I'm as excited as a kitten on Catumus Eve. Day 49. Spew J migration. The intimidating songbirds. Yeah, stuff costs more. Oh well. Stamina potion. Gotcha. Right. Luna, have one of these and have one of these. Off you go and I'll see you later. Salt and Pepper holds Sylvia in highest regard after her offering to Katuna. She is now their family and a pirate for life. Corsac is making genuine connections with like-minded people, but Sylvia will always be his first true friend. Look at this. Look at all of these 10s. Luna and Roxanne are the only two who I still need to sort out, which means I can now sell all of the potions I've got that I'm not using in the contest. I can just stick them all in the machine and get as much as possible. Also, I'm going to mention it now because I keep thinking about it and not mentioning it. I hope, and I don't think we're going to, but I hope we get to see what Zid looks like as Zid. Like as Zidriel, the pop idol with the blonde hair. I'm really curious what that looks like, and it's been mentioned quite a few times. I just don't think we're going to get to see it. Because I know this is her true her and all of that, but I'm really curious what it looks like. So that's a load of stuff in the vendor. I haven't been able to reach my 1 million. I mean, if I go out and I manage to rank them up, there's the potential I could get back and do like a quick shop. A quick sell. But then I might go into tomorrow with stress. So it's probably not going to happen, which is a shame. I just spent too much of this week dealing with people to actually deal with people. But, you know, so let's find out if I need to hang out with Luna today. I don't. We've got it. We've maxed them all out. So yeah, let's do Roxanne and then we'll have Luna as the very last one. Sylvia, I must tell you, your gift puts a smile on my face. As a former potion maker, I know valuable tonics when I see them.
I wanted to make a gesture. I know you're probably not going to the radioactive wasteland anytime soon, but now you could if you wanted, and that's sort of my point. Your future is wide open, Roxanne, even if you have to struggle through a bit of red tape to reach it.
And on that subject, you're here just in time for a bit of celebration.
What are we celebrating? Did you get some good news?
I don't know if I'd call it news. Rafter's Business Bureau merely confirmed, in the form of a graded exam, that I'm a brilliant businesswoman with a prosperous career ahead of me.
You did it? You got it? I saw you literally yesterday, I think. Maybe? I don't know, I lose track of time a lot.
Oh, I got it all right. My business license is printed, certified, and being framed as we speak. I sprung for the diamond-inlaid frame because there's a time and a place for subtlety, and this is not it.
Roxanne, this is amazing. Congratulations. I knew you could do it, and without resorting to blackmail. You didn't resort to blackmail, right?
Sylvia, I find your lack of faith strangely gratifying, actually. I guess I've still got a bit of the bad girl's swagger if you have to ask me that, but no. I suppose I realise there's something more satisfying than having power over someone.
The satisfaction of a job well done?
The satisfaction of having power over someone and not needing to use or abuse it. Come on, let's move this celebration outdoors. It's funny, as much as I think of enclosed spaces as my natural habitat, I'm finding it increasingly necessary to seek out open spaces, to see the sky. I suppose change happens whether we court it or not.
You made some big decisions lately, but you're still Roxanne. Still the perky, perfumed wrecking ball who crashed into my shop not so long ago.
I really did intend to destroy you, you know. I didn't care to know you, didn't stop to consider where you were coming from. All I knew was you were in my space, and so the claws came out. I'll always be fabulous, frankly, let's be real. But I have changed. I had to change in order to survive.
You're not just surviving anymore, you're thriving.
It might take me some time to get used to that idea, to stop looking over my shoulder and seeing enemies at every turn. But I've built something here that no one can take away from me, something legitimate and good. And I didn't do it entirely on my own, did I? You saw me at my most vulnerable, Sylvia, my most petty, and you extended a hand. A comically large hand, clownish, really. Ahem. Sorry, old habits. I'm grateful, Sylvia, and whatever changes come, you'll always be my dearest friend. That's a little bit adorable. Mass misdirection. Raise interest by 18. Mask all debuffs and bad traits. So that's a straight improvement on the other one. Amazing. Yay! And now the last friendship to make. Luna! Sylvia, as much as I wish otherwise, I'm not above fishing for compliments. So, notice anything different about me?
You do seem to be back to your perky self.
Well, I have to thank you for that. Your potions made me feel humanoid again. Might be all the replenished serotonin talking, but dang, you're good at what you do. Once I was thinking clearly again, I made a big decision. I turned down that buyout offer. My working relationship with royalty has officially come to an end.
Wow, really? I wasn't sure which way you would go.
Me neither, but indecision was getting me nowhere fast. I had to make a choice. Hope it was the right one, but you know, it feels right. Well, it feels right to me. My parents are acting like I just set myself on fire.
You told them already?
Yeah, figured I needed to rip the bandage right off. I tried to explain it to them, but I'm not sure they really heard me. They only heard the amount of money I was walking away from and how prestigious the job would have been.
They must be proud of you though, right? At least a little?
Well, that's the funny thing. I was talking to my sister just this morning, the surgeon, I mentioned her before, and she knew all about what I've been up to. Turns out, my parents have been bragging all about me. That's adorable. They told her about how I'm my own boss, about how quickly my business was growing. Frankly, they made me sound super impressive all around. So anyway, here I was jealous of my sister, while the whole time she's been jealous of me.
Sounds like you're not the black sheep you thought you were.
I guess not. I guess maybe all my siblings feel that way from time to time. And so, my parents can complain to me all they want about how I'm turning down this golden opportunity. I know they're proud, and one day, maybe they'll even say it to my face. And as for that opportunity, would only be taking away the parts of the job I actually like the best. Things like working with a diverse array of scrappy entrepreneurs and helping their voices rise above the glamour. For a minute, I wasn't thinking at all about what I enjoyed. I was right back in my climb the corporate ladder mindset. I was reaching for success and it was defined by other people.
Well, my definition of success, you are killing it.
Sylvia, that means the world to me. And it would mean even more if you posted as a review. But shameless self-promotion could wait until tomorrow. Why don't we get some air?
Actually, tomorrow I'm in the most important contest of my life.
Yeah, about that. Oh, fresh air, yum yum. You know, fresh air actually is kind of nice when you get a minute to breathe.
I'm glad you're seeing the appeal, but it hasn't made you slow down your talking.
Oh, I don't talk fast. I actually slow down quite a lot so that you can understand me properly. What can I say? I'm one chill moth. It's funny. My number one reason for coming to Rafter was to be more independent. I wanted some space, some distance between myself and everybody who knew me. Because they all had such expectations, and those expectations were boxing me in. And no one likes a moth being boxed in. I definitely don't like being boxed in. But then I came here because nobody knew me. And that weight of all those expectations, it didn't go away.
Maybe we are never totally free of the desire to please our parents or uncles. But isolating yourself doesn't make life any easier to navigate.
That's the truth. If I learn anything in our time together, it's that we can support each other while pursuing our individual dreams. Oh, Luna is adorable. I think that might be the true secret to success. Instead of letting our ambition isolate us, we use it to prop up one another to achieve our goals together.
Sounds to me like you got the right idea. Shake on it.
A handshake? Sylvia, that's way too formal. I believe on this occasion calls for a selfie, don't you? That's adorable. Final push. Raise interest by 12 for each current level of interest. Wow. I really like Luna. Birds of a feather. That's all 10. Yes! I do really like Luna. And I think I've said this a few times through the course of this series. This is so well written. Just across all of these 10 characters, there are so many incredibly relatable things, whether it's social anxiety or pressure from pressure to succeed from your parents or from your co-workers or from yourself. Like, do you do what's right for you or what's right for your job? There's so many things here that are so relatable, and it's presented in just a brilliant way throughout this game. None of it feels particularly forced. I mean, there are a few bits that are just like, that didn't quite nail that landing. And a few of the endings weren't as great as they could have been, but mostly the only one I take big issue with is Mince. Everybody else is pretty damn solid. 49 grand? Right. I am going to do a sell, because I've got time, and hopefully I won't get too stressed. So I'm going to make a save just in case I get so stressed that I lose. Oh, apparently I only have 3 shelves. I thought I bought a 4th. Vending machine is fully loaded. Shelves are fully loaded. Yeah, let's do a sell and see how we do. I have rather massively shaken up my deck. So now the only 2-cost card I have is Rhythm, and that's because it reduces the costs of other cards. So I'm going for a very low-cost, lots of cards build, and let's see how much money we can make. My day is going too fast. Same for you.
Actually, I'm having a really leisurely day.
Well, let's just be quick about this. Ah, amazing. Mind of the Slime immediately, so I will now just be drawing 1 extra card. Oh yeah, that's a 2-cost for the entire game. I also put all 4 chorus in, because if I'm going for lots of cards, there's a very high chance I could draw that. Yeah, another chorus, good. An encore as well, that's Zid's star card. Why can't I use... Oh, I can't use that because that and that I have no stress cards. I think I'll just close out. I do have some patience left, so I could have waited a turn, but I think it's better to just close out there. Pleasant afternoon. What would you like? A Thunder Tonic? Oh, why don't I chorus all over this? Yes, lots of chorus. Damn, annoyed debuff. Increase stress by 1 whenever a card is played. Yikes. But now everything costs 1 less because I played Rhythm. So, all of them, including like the stuff I'm about to draw from Improv. I think this is a really good combination. Because basically all of these are bloody free. Oh my god, this is so good. Another Improv. And loads of chorus. I think this is a really good build. Like the Zid cards. I'm enjoying the Zid cards. Oh wow, I actually maxed it out. Oh, this is one of the best potions I've ever made. 5-star, 5 positives. Oh, look at that. Raise interest by 7 for each card played prior to this one on the current turn. And I've got like 2 improvs this turn. So I might just be able to max it out in 1 turn. That'd be really cool. What's that? Gain 63 interest from 1 card. If you say so, 125% price. Is that my dearest friend, I see? I might go for this one if you can sell me on it.
Oh, I can, Baptiste.
Corsac's Pivot is incredible. Because I'm playing so many cards... excuse me. Because I'm playing so many cards and it gives you 2 shield per card you played that turn, you can just get like... I just got 12 shield from 1 card. Oh... Interesting, because the chorus there says, like, raise interest by 5 for each time this card has been played during the current transaction. It says total of 20. I don't think I've played this, like, against him, so I think that's like this, in that it persists. So if I keep doing the chorus throughout, and in, like, a multiple selling thing, it just gets better and better. That, if I'd known that, I probably would have used that a lot sooner. Boom, 111%. 8 grand for a potion, thank you. Sorry, you're asking me to do a bloody thing the day before... Wow, it's really specific. That doesn't need any, but that needs 4? Wow. The day before the final contest. Oh no, never mind, it doesn't seem to... I guess I had played 3 chorus that turn. Never mind. Not a great one, I got hit by some stress that time. But 75% isn't bad as a markup. Also, I like the colouring of the room. It's got a really nice sort of atmosphere to it with the magical wasteland wall at the back. Yay! I get to use Tranquility. It's almost good to have a stress card because it gets rid of stress. So like it's rare to draw them, but then I can get rid of them. 90% markup. I'm not going to hit the 1 million, but this is just to remind myself how this works before the final haggle. Carpe diem. Boom, 121%. I've been sending customers your way, you know. This one is begging to come home with me. So Roxanne is a cunning socialite. Interesting. I'm going to use mass misdirection on Roxanne, her own star card. Colour me intrigued. Consider it my charitable act for the day.
Thanks, come again.
Bloody 22 shield at the end of that one. 77%. That's all of them. And 34 grand from the vendor. So I sold most of them. Just leave the rest in there. As much as I can fit in the vendor. I'll also clock off early for the day. And that will hopefully restore... how much is it? 10 for each additional time and 10 in general. So I will be going in with 0 stress. Right, I've just reloaded a save because I realised I'm an idiot, because I meant to do something during that and I completely forgot.
You're just so scrappy, I love it. Oh, how much of this can I take?
Maybe you're not cut out for this.
Can we keep it professional?
Come on, don't be a killjoy.
Am I getting through it all?
Oh wow, so failing the sale gave me 5 extra stress.
Damn it.
Potions of friendship, what a combo.
Hey Luna, you ready to stress me the hell out?
Are you sure I'm the target audience?
I'll win you over, honest. I failed another sale.
I got fires to put out at work, really sorry.
Damn it again. Why am I so bad at this today? All of these stress cards.
You stole these by hands? How inefficient.
I take that personally. Oh no. And I failed another sale.
It lacks something vital.
Oh, damn it, you're a tough customer.
The art in the stress cards is adorable, by the way.
I expected fuchsia. I take it personally. Oof.
Oh, 5 more.
My entire being smiles in your presence, friend. Oh, hey, Saffron. I came into town hoping to find just a potion. You ready to stress me out? I beg your pardon?
Oh, this is going to be a nasty one. I got 4 stress cards.
Oh my god.
We should be elevating each other, don't you think?
Serenity don't fail me now.
Yep, this is it.
Oh god.
Are we in this together?
Yep, it's all over. You'll have to come back later, I've collapsed.
No! It's for the achievement stress test. But that's adorable. Also, Saffron looked concerned when Sylvia collapsed. That ends the day. I'll go back and reload so that it's the timeline where I didn't waste all of my time. But this dialogue will be the same either way, so this is it. Tomorrow's the big day. Victory is within our grasp. Come out ahead in that competition and you'll be free of debt, and I'll be free of feathers. Assuming you haven't decided to accept Robber's offer, of course, to throw the match, to take the money and leave me in the lurch. Which is an absurd idea, I know you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't do that, right?
Relax, Oswald, we're in this together. And there's no turning back now.
Such resilience. If I'm honest, I find it fascinating. What's the secret to your resolve, Sylvia, in the face of so much adversity? What makes you tick?
Well, right this very moment, I'm holding out for an apology.
From me, you mean? You know, I suppose I do owe you an apology of sorts. It was wrong of me to suggest that you forfeit, to offer you a deal like I did. It's much better for things to play out this way. Much better for the town to see me win against an opponent who's putting up a fight. It will make my victory all the more glorious.
Yeah, totally. Unless you lose, of course.
You really think you have a chance tomorrow? You really truly believe it?
Merp.
Tell me then, Sylvia, on what exactly are you basing such confidence?
Well, that's easy. I've worked hard over the last 5 weeks. I've focused on my craft and on learning from the people around me. And among the many things I've learned is this: I'm good at what I do. I believe in myself, and my friends believe in me too.
Ha, ha, ha.
Bah ha 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 ha. I don't see what's so funny, and why is your laugh so weird?
Do you listen to yourself? You're going to beat me with high self-esteem and the power of friendship? You don't seem to realize that we're operating in completely different leagues here.
What, because you're possessed by Maven?
I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, sure, that's what my last for competitors thought too.
Alright, Sylvia, fair enough. Maybe I ought not underestimate you, but if you're right, if, through some miracle, things don't go my way in this competition, I have a trump card prepared, one you'll never see coming.
Is it the fact that you're a Maven?
No, shut up.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means tomorrow only has one possible outcome, so you have as much riding on this contest as you claim, Well, you might want to spend these next hours putting your affairs in order. What a tool. Didn't I say so from the start?
He's just trying to psych us out, same as all the others did. We should focus on what matters. Just think, if everything goes the way it should, you'll be human again this time tomorrow.
And that's a debt I'll never be able to repay. But don't do this for me, Sylvia. Do it for yourself. You've come this far in such a short time, so go out there and show this town what you can do. This is it. This is it. This is it. Alright, I made 50 grand today. Not fantastic, but I definitely got more than the prize money. Oh no, the 50 grand was the bad ending. The one in which I didn't bloody sell anything. The game is bugged out. The game is bugged out. Stop doing this. Game. I mean, I did pay off my debt. I've got 500 grand in the bank. Yeah, the game bugged out because I quit out during the title of that bit.